Great pleasure to introduce Premier John Horgan, who tasked our government with taking the lead on this visionary project, building durable partnerships with the Government of Canada, building durable partnerships with TransLink and the Metro Vancouver Mayor's Council. And it is my great pleasure to introduce the Premier of British Columbia, John Horgan.
Thank you, Rob. Everyone assembled here today on the unceded territory of the Coast Salish people. I bring greetings from Vancouver Island, and also I want to acknowledge of all the people that were mentioned. We did not hear about Jonathan Cote, the Mayor of New Westminster and the Chair of the Metro Transit Board, and all of the work that he and countless others have been doing to prepare for this project is really, truly exciting. It is through partnership and collaboration with all orders of government that we make progress in our endeavours to try and meet the challenges of our time. And there's no shortage of challenges for us here in British Columbia and in Canada. We're coming through what has been the most extraordinary 16 months of our lives and our country's maturation as we've tackled COVID-19. And as I said yesterday with the Prime Minister, unprecedented collaboration over that period of time, over 33 First Ministers' meetings to deal with issues not from a partisan perspective, not from a regional perspective, but from a Canadian perspective. And that is how Canada and British Columbians have been able to get through COVID-19 with relatively few challenges. I want to also acknowledge that the reason we're here today is to again highlight what we can do when we work together. Mayors, councils, citizens, orders of government, regular people saying these are the services that we need to realize our full potential, to grow our communities and make British Columbia as strong as we possibly can. A 16-kilometre extension of the Expo line in and of itself is extraordinary. But what we're going to be able to do and what the mayors assembled here today will be able to do in their communities is not chase growth, but help shape growth. And that's the transformative part about this announcement today. As we build out rapid transit across British Columbia, what that means is we're going to be getting people out of cars, we're going to be reducing our greenhouse gas implications, and that is also good news, not just for us today, but for generations to come. Shaping growth, building communities, and doing it in a way that addresses the crisis, quite frankly, of our time, climate change. And I don't have to tell Minister Heyman, who'll be up after me, or Minister McKenna about those challenges. They've been advising the Prime Minister and I regularly since we had the privilege of taking the positions that we have, and it's with their leadership and the leadership of countless other Canadians and British Columbians that I'm so proud to say that Clean BC is leading the way in this country. I know we have the full support of the Prime Minister, and as we think to going to Glasgow for the COP26 conference, bringing the world together, the 5 million souls of British Columbia will be there with the Prime Minister on the world stage saying to 7 million citizens of the world, we have to get our act together. And it starts with projects like this, putting in place transit that will get people out of cars and build a future that our children and our grandchildren can benefit from. I want to conclude because I know there's many more speakers to come. This is about collaboration and partnership. We are going to get to Langley. We are going to get SkyTrain to Langley and start to shape the Fraser Valley to be the place that the residents there today want to see and the residents of the future can benefit from. It's again all about collaboration. Lastly, I want to just conclude by thanking all of those who have worked so tirelessly from extraordinary places, under extraordinary circumstances, to bring this announcement together. We made a commitment as a provincial government back in 2017 to increase the provincial contribution to projects like this from the traditional 33% to 40%, to take the burden off of local taxpayers. We were joined almost immediately by the federal government, by the Prime Minister, acknowledging that orders of government have to come together. We need to make sure we're not putting this growth and expansion on the backs of local taxpayers. And I know there are 3 mayors who are going to be getting up shortly and saying thank goodness for that. But it is through working together, hearing each other out, disagreeing on occasion. I know this will become a shock to you, Prime Minister, but sometimes in British Columbia we disagree on things. But we do get through it because it's important to hear all of the voices in the community. It's important to respond to them and then take action. Today, the Government of Canada, the Government of British Columbia, TransLink and the regional mayors are taking action to improve British Columbia. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to be here today. Thank you very much.